Pet DNA personality kits. In 2025, an estimated 68 million households in the United States owned at least one dog, according to a nationwide survey conducted in 2024 and 2025. This makes dogs the most widely owned pet nationwide. There are many benefits of having pets, from reducing stress, companionship, improving mental health, and promoting healthy aging and longevity through physical health. Pet owners can probably relate to these benefits with their own experiences, but from all the benefits of having pets like dogs and cats and our love and appreciation of them, do you genuinely know your pet? Humans have inner emotions and personalities that they express outwardly, influenced by many external factors, so pets must have inner personalities too. Milan Salonen, supervisor in the doctoral program in clinical veterinary studies, conducted research with the results indicating that personality traits are complex and strikingly similar in dogs, humans, and other non-human animals. The outward emotions and personalities do not reflect how they are on the inside. The difference is that they cannot communicate with us about how they truly feel. Not knowing your pet's inner personality can cause pet owners to miss subtle dangers and emotional needs. By using cutting-edge technology, you can unlock your pet's accurate genetic temperament profile. Here at Indifer, we believe your every furry friend is unique in their own way. Our testing can reveal whether your dog or cat is naturally loyal, anxious, brave, affectionate, and so much more based entirely on their genes. By identifying these innate personality traits, pet owners can better understand their pet's current emotional needs and accurately predict future behaviors, as everything is already mapped out in their DNA. Discovering your pet's natural personality type allows you to build a closer bond and meet their internal, emotional, and physical needs with confidence. With Indifer, you're not just caring for your pet, but you're understanding who they truly are.
Your pet's DNA knows them better than you do. With just a simple hair sample, we can reveal the genetic roots of your pet's personality from the energy level, anxiety, and aggression. Because behavior is presented as well written directly in their genes, DNA testing promises a reliable preview of how your pet will act in the future. This allows you, the pet owner, to anticipate problems early and customize care using what we describe as scientifically proven temperament predictions, rather than just simply using uh, unreliable guesswork. Using Indifer is simple. The process starts with collecting a small hair sample from your pet and sending it to our lab, where our professionals will analyze it. Within a few days, you'll be receiving your personalized results. We designed this process to be so easy so every pet owner can be the best parent possible. We also love connecting with our customers and their pets. So feel free to share more about your furry friend when you register your kit. Tell us about your pet, tell us your story, how you met, whether your pet rescued you or you rescued your pet. Also, the activities you enjoy together. We genuinely care and we want to learn more about your pets who become part of the Endeavor family.
With Endifer, all pet owners will better understand their pets. Use this kit to find out if your pet has the cuddle gene. The cuddle gene means your pet experiences higher levels of oxytocin. Signs of this trait in your pet could be high energy levels, a strong desire for affection, playfulness, a gentle behavior. By learning more about your pet's genetic makeup through Endeavor, you can strengthen your bond with your pet and tailor to its needs. Endeavor offers insight and a whole new way to appreciate all of your pet's quirks, which make them who they are. Rachel Jones states that her dog, Rocky Balboa's DNA conclusion consists of low aggression, friendliness towards pets and humans, high energy levels, and confidence. She quotes, Endifer helped me understand my dog better.
Thank you for listening to our sales pitch. However, Indifer is not a real product. Although similar products do exist, we use pseudoscience to manipulate and persuade you. So what is pseudoscience? Pseudoscience is the misuse of scientific reasoning to make claims. For example, people love to learn more about their pets. In Legends, Lore, and Lies, A Skeptic's Stance, Michael Shermer's chapter, The Media and Public Gullibility, he details the work of pet psychics and how pet owners are gullible for believing in vague hints about their pets. This need for connection to your own pet is what inspired our fake product, Indifer. Furthermore, exaggeration can enhance pseudoscience. In Carl Sagan's Dragon in My Garage, he uses a skeptic's perspective to question fantastical claims. These hyperbolic assertions of existing dragons seem almost too good to be true. We use this tactic to make our product appear more credible in our marketing, using buzzwords like DNA, furry friend, and scientifically proven to emphasize our product. All in all, our group chose to use misrepresentation and logical sounding language and personal anecdotes in the first half of the presentation because these methods are most effective for employing pseudoscience. So misrepresentation. What does that entail? Misrepresentation involves intentionally misusing data to shape a narrative. In Isabella Butrin and Ravald Philippe's article, Misrepresentation and Distortion of Research in Biomedical Literature, they describe spin as a form of biased reporting, even calling it propaganda, stating spin when it occurs often favors the author's vested interests. We chose to use this form of propaganda to highlight how easy it is to misuse data, especially in marketing.
Breed identification DNA tests are built on real genetic science and analyze hundreds of thousands of DNA markers to identify a dog's ancestry. Because this process is done in certified laboratories, the results carry strong scientific credibility. That same credibility is what allows misrepresentation and logical sounding language to subtly introduce pseudoscience. Once breed ancestry is established, companies often use confident explanations and personal anecdotes to suggest that these genetic results can also predict behavior and personality. By blending accurate lab testing with persuasive storytelling and scientific sounding claims, the marketing feels reliable, even when the conclusions go beyond what the data can prove.
The fallacy "scientific language does not make a science" comes from Michael Shermer's text titled How Thinking Goes Wrong. This fallacy states, dressing up a belief system in the trappings of science by using scientific language and jargon, such as creation science, means nothing without evidence, experimental testing, and corroboration. In this presentation, we used scientific language such as genetic temperament and Cuttle gene, without any evidence or experimental testing to support the existence of a genetic temperament or a Cuttle gene. We also claim that DNA is indirectly related to pet traits, with no evidence to support it. Using scientific buzzwords does not make our product any more scientific without actual data and evidence to back up our product.
Catherine Lord, a research scientist from the University of Massachusetts, explains that a DNA test cannot tell you what a pet's personality will be. Breeds can have a general behavior traits, but every dog is different, and behavior mainly comes from training, environment, and experience. We use this to show the saying, DNA decides a pet's personality is pseudoscience.
Another fallacy from Michael Shermer's How Thinking Goes Wrong is anecdotes do not make a science. Shermer states in the explanation of this fallacy that anecdotes, stories recounted in support of a claim, do not make a science. Without corroborative evidence from other sources or physical proof of some sort, 10 anecdotes are no better than 1, and 100 anecdotes are no better than 10. In our presentation, we used a personal anecdote from a customer, Rachel Jones, and her pet dog, Rocky Balboa. Rachel stated that the DNA samples told her that her dog is friendly, cuddly, high energy, and etc. However, no amount of personal anecdotes from customers we use will make our claim that DNA is directly linked to personality traits true. Thank you for watching our presentation. Here are our sources, and have a nice day.